hopping along the apiary in a very fashionable way, and the dark spot of doom. Okay, hello everybody, this is Glitch here with another tutorial on some stuff. So we're doing FTB Bee Breeding today, and it is a very gigantic mod. It has tons and tons of bees. So I'm going to start off. I have a lesson plan out today. I'm not a teacher, but I have a lesson plan. So basically, you will find these hives in the wild. Now there are a ton of hives. There was a major update to the Direwolf20 pack, and they added like a ton of new hives. Like, I don't know what that one is. I think it's resonating unusually. Those, like, I don't know. I know those first three, the snow one right there, the water hive, and these last three. Now, you might notice my game is kind of laggy. My computer is going through a weird phase right now. It's completely messed up, super laggy. I'm using Ready Boost and Optifine, and nothing's really working that much. So just bear with me. Okay, so the first one's the forest hive. I'm not sure what the names of all the hives are, except I have them all, the bees, in the little chests. So the way you do this is you will get, when you find these hives in the wilds, you make a scoop, which is made by just 6 sticks and wool. It's not shapeless, so it's shaped crafting. Okay? And then the way you do this to get the bees is you just mine. Now I've wrecked that hive now. That's not good, but I did. So, and you will always get a princess and possibly a drone. I have one down here that I just got a princess. And you might sometimes get a honeycomb or a specialized comb. So let's just open that up, and so there's the forest. There's the next hive. I'm just gonna go through the meadows. Princess and drone. I believe this is the parched. This is the desert. Modest and parched. The modest are the desert. I probably can't go along I can't go along all these since it's going to lag too much and I'm going to take up all the time I have. So, these bees are kind of weird. I mean, these three right down here in the middle, they're kind of strange bees. Like this, one of them's even called unusual, and there's marshy and stuff. Okay, now water bees, that's the different one, and so is rocky bees. So water bees you will find underwater, and let me see if I can find one and I'll take you to that clip real quick. This is just an example of a water hive. This is how they form. They can spawn here, they can spawn underwater, they can spawn, well, just water. Okay, so back to the other hives. We had the rocky hive, which is still a different one. You will find this one in like caves and stuff in the floor. The way to spot all these like hives and stuff is because they emit light. So if you see something glowing on your REI minimap, you should go check it out. It's probably a hive. And they're pretty easy to spot in caves if they're really dark caves. Okay, now marble hives, I think there's a glitch. I mined like 64 of them and I did not get any bees. I was mining with a scoop. I was not in creative mode. I think it's somewhat a glitch, or maybe they've been removed. I can't find the marble bees since they're called like marble drones or something. Since they were in another update and I played with them, but I cannot find them in NEI anywhere. So I think there's a glitch that they've been removed or something. Okay, now nether bees. That's the third weird one. So nether bees, they of course are in the nether, and you can spot them in like walls at the side of the nether and stuff like that. So they're actually not called nether bees. They're called embittered bees, embittered drones and stuff. Okay, so the way that bees work is that you have to make an apiary, which is just I have to... I'm so... So an apiary is made kind of complicated. This is in a carpenter. Wait, no, this is just crafting. 5 wooden planks of any kind, and then 3 wooden slabs. And then the impregnated casing in the middle, which is made by logs and then seed oil, like that much seed oil. And it makes an impregnated casing. And to get seed oil, you have to do all this. You compress a bunch of seeds. Okay, so to the actual bee breeding. When you put bees in an apiary, they will, breed. So, let's just do a little bee breeding. I have some big operations going on the other side, and I'll show you about that in a second. I'll go through everything in this little pile. So let's just start over here, since there are flowers. You notice there are flowers here, and when you start bee breeding, the bees will pollinate the area, and there will be flowers that'll sometimes come. Are you kidding me? It's raining! Okay, I should have turned that off. You should be off. Come on. Turn it off. There. Now the rain will not bother us no more, nor any other day. Ha. The rain went away and it didn't bother us another day. Okay, so here's the GUI. I pronounce it that way instead of in an apiary. So you breed a princess on the top and then a drone on the bottom, and the princess turns into a queen, and you can just stuff, I guess. And then the queen, you have these little things. If there's not the right kind of environment for the bee, it won't breed. It'll just stay there as a queen, and it just sit there. It'll usually tell you if there's something wrong. So the queen, this little thing is like her lifespan. You see it just drops. And once it reaches the bottom level, then that means the queen is dead. And it will pass on a princess and a few drones usually. And you can sometimes get mutations of other drones and other types of princesses. And you can also get some honeycombs here. That's the other way you get honeycombs. So I'll just come back when the queen has died. Okay guys, so we're back, and the queen has just died. You'll notice the bees have stopped coming out of the apiary. So let's take a look inside. So this is a common princess and a common drone bred, and we got 2 common drones and 1 princess back. And you see, it'll tell you when there's a problem, and that is that there is no queen. And you can't put stuff back in here after you take it out, so it's like crafting. And I'm just gonna leave that other drone in there, and then, or you can do this, and you can make machines that'll just automatically take the princess out when it's done. So, and then you can just leave a stack of drones here. Since drones can stack and princesses can't, you could just have like a stack of drones here and make a machine that takes princesses out and then just puts them back in once the queen dies. So anyways, it'll keep breeding, and we didn't get any honeycombs, but sometimes we do. And in my course of breaking excess hives, I can show you what you do with honeycombs. So honeycombs can give you pretty much any item in the game, as I said. My friend taught me that. And the way you do this is, let's just turn on this engine, which is this power source. And the 3 machines you're going to need to use are a squeezer to get like seed oil, and you can also use for other materials. Carpenter, which you can use to basically make the impregnated casing, and you can also make some other stuff with that. And the centrifuge, which is the first thing we'll put in here. So let's just put 1 silky comb in here. And you see it has the power source, so it's going to start pumping up, and it will centrifuge it. Okay, so here we are after the centrifuge has gone through 1 silky comb, and we've gotten a honey drop and a silky propolis. And we can actually put the silky propolis, which is in real life, you can get honey and propolis, not silky propolis, but just propolis from bees, which are pretty neat. So let's just and we can just, let's try this mundane comb, which I got from like one of the unusual combs, I think. Okay, it's about to finish the okay, we got magic wax and honey drop. That's kind of weird. I've never gotten that before. Okay, so let's try the silky propolis, and we can just, that was fast. Okay, and you can get silk wisp, and you can actually turn that into string. So I'm not gonna go through that anymore. I'm gonna get into the second part since I'm running out of time. Okay, so here's our second half of the video. Probably won't take too long since I probably have like no time left. So here I've started some other breeding. So I have Silky Comb, which is the Sorceress Princess, which I really don't like. And I'm talking about frames here. So there's an impregnated frame, proven frame, untreated frame. I'll just show you all the types of frame. There are tons of them. Okay, and I'm wearing apiary stuff so I don't get stung. Okay, so the chocolate frame. You can just make it, I think, with a proven or untreated frame in the middle, and then 4 cocoa beans around it. But anyways, it kills the queen faster. So if you really like breeding and go, that's if you want to just get through it fast, that's probably your thing. I don't know about the restraint frame too much. I'll just tell you about the ones I know about. Okay, so the soul frame. It's better for mutations, so if you have them, it's more likely that you'll get a mutation instead of like normal bees. Untreated frame, pretty much the untreated frame, the impregnated frame, the proven frame. I just think that the proven frame is the best out of them. The impregnated frame is the second best, and that one's the worst out of the 3. But they just get you more combs and stuff. I have no idea about these, but I think the Nova frame just gives you gigantic chance of a mutation. So there are a bunch of different things you can do. So let's just look at these. I think I had one of these with a Nova frame. So I had Nova frames, so, well, I did get one. I got an unusual drone and a sorceress stuff. So I'm not going to breed the sorceress, so my game is so laggy, but I had this impregnated frame and stuff. They got a bunch of combs and stuff. Let's just check over here. Hopping along the apiary. It's a good song. Oh, here's the soul frame, and looks like I did get a mutation as the soul frame promised. I got a natural princess and a valiant drone. The princess is good because that means I will get a natural queen, which leaves more chance for a more continuation of that species, which is good. I know PB had like a nature drone, or might have been a natural drone, and he had like an invasion. I had maroon drones was my thing. I had like 1 or 2 of them, and then they eventually grew into my entire thing was maroon drones. So it can get to take up a lot of your life. Yeah, that's just how it is. Chocolate frames, they again just kill, and soul frames, I don't have the right flowers, so can't do anything about it, but that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe, or you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. But we really like comments, we really like likes, and we really like subscribing. So, that's pretty much it, guys. So, we're going to come out with a Bee Breeding 202 sometime, because there's a ton more we can do on this. Maybe even a 303. So, bye, guys.